Linda³ Again. Welcome back to more Linda³ Again. Again. So in case you're new to this series, we're about to get started Scenario C. I would highly recommend, if you haven't already, to check out Scenario A and B first. This game can be a little complex in some ways, so I would advise checking those out first, but if you've already been through all that, and are just interested in Scenario C, that's great, but otherwise, at the end of this video, I'll post a playlist of the whole series. But for right now, we're finally gonna dive into Scenario C, Asteroid. Scenario C is best enjoyed after clearing both A and B, which I agree, but I am ready. This is a replay. Do you want the voice acting? I don't want the voice acting, as it slows down the dialogue. A minimum of 100 species, not 70, not 90, 100 is required to deploy the asteroid. So there is a total of 120 species to collect in Linda³ Again. In Linda³ on the PC Engine version, there's only 100 species. And I want to show you every last one of those species. So what we're going to do for this playthrough is anytime I fight a monster for the first time, I'm going to also show off its PC Engine equivalent. I'm gonna have to use some creative liberties every now and again, because there's some enemies that are in the PC Engine version that aren't in this one. And there's even more monsters in this one, so there'll be a few blanks here and there, but I'll do my best to align them all correctly. Show them off, because there's some crazy designs in the PC Engine version. Like, holy cow, grotesque. Just you wait. Just you wait for the camel. Oh my goodness. Ken, how long does it take you to eat? You'll be late again. HQ is only meters away from the house and you're still always late. Your father must be weeping in heaven. As always, my father's weeping in heaven. Mom, there's something important I have to tell you. Oh my god, Ken, you can speak? I thought you were a mute this whole time. Huh? What is it? What's so important? It's about breakfast. We've been eating these bananas non-stop for days. Can we have something else? Heh. Unlike you, these bananas are affordable and good for my health. Hey-oh, that's a pretty good mom burn right there, I gotta say. 1 point for Mimi. Yeah, you better answer Loverboy's call there, Mimi. Yes. Oh, Sir Lates-a-Lot? Yes, he's coming as we speak. What's that? Ben, don't say such things to an old lady. That was the captain. He wants you in the briefing room at HQ ASAP. Here, take a banana. Is that a banana in your briefs, or are you just happy to see me? Alright, we'll take a banana. We'll also take this salted... Can I actually? Maybe I can't take the salted duck yet. That's fine. Eventually we can get some food out of the refrigerator. So yeah, before we do any of that, let's put the speeds on turbo. And you can turn the voices on and off at your leisure. I don't know why you'd want to turn the map UI off, but you can if you would like to. So again, let's do some basic stuff here. We'll just sit on the swing. So we're gonna do some preparation. So if you watch Scenario B, the way I prepared for Scenario B is very much viable in Scenario C. But I'm gonna take a slightly different pathway this time. It was not optimal. There's better ways of getting a little bit of cash early on than what I showed in Scenario B, but we weren't able to in Scenario B, because we couldn't access the west map. Ken, I heard my family's moving real soon, so I have a favor to ask. Take care of our doggy, Iwa, for me. Iwa, take care of your pup. Good old Iwa. So, Iwa, I can't remember what that means, because, like, depending on what dog you get, the secret town in the Nebul cavity, you can fly there, I forget, but depending on the dog's name, that's indicative of where the secret flight to the Nebul cavity is. I forget where Iwa indicates where you fly out of, but if you go to all the towns in the east area and just chat to both of the flight attendant people on the left and the right side, eventually you'll just brute force it. But before we do anything else, We're gonna go here. Very much remember this spot. The Federation began the colonization push on Neo-Kenya about a century ago. Surely they knew about the Grim Reaper's trajectory by then. They must have. Did they continue in spite of it because they didn't want to put their precious investments to waste? So I just wanted to point that out because I believe this is the only time in the game you can actually read this dialogue. We will want to come back here in a moment, but before we do any of that, I would highly recommend just going ahead. Well, before we do anything, I'm going to throw 1G into the fountain. I don't think that does anything, but I do it every time. And we can't leave the area. So I would highly recommend just going to the HQ. I also would recommend... I would recommend against getting a loan yet. You'll understand why shortly. But I wouldn't bother getting a loan just yet. Greetings, Sir Latesalot. Would you like my banana? Yes, my liege. When you're done, toss that peel in the trash. We don't want anyone to slip. There, now we have 2 bananas. Before we do anything else, let's check out today's pinup girl. We got one Linda, with her one Linda pose, as we have recognized by now. You shouldn't lollygag. I love that turn of phrase. The captain's waiting in the briefing room. It's better than the debriefing room, I said that already. It bears repeating. Sir Latesalot, how good of you to finally join us. Let's get to business. In position, Ken. Don't stand there like an idiot. Before we go over this, would anyone like a rundown? We're gonna skip the opening cinematic for this part. We showed it in Scenario A, so if you'd like to see it, check out Scenario A. We're gonna skip it right here. No experience necessary. Alright, it's volunteer time. If you think you're man enough, press the circle button on your TCU, Ken. There's nothing left to say. I'm not forcing anyone's hands. I will force your hand, Ken, for you are my avatar. You better think this over. No one knows where that space bucket will take you. 0 safety guarantee. You sure you can handle that? I'm ready. There we have it. Ken is officially the human male pilot of the Astro Arc. System where you can, but otherwise leave him be to do his job. That's all, everyone. Dismissed. So there, as usual, starts pretty much the same. I hope you're sure about this, Ken. There's no crying for a do-over. Your first mission is to board the Astro Arc and register before you change your mind. I change my mind as often as I change my underwear. Never. Let's talk to this fellow. Congrats, Ken. Your lovely princess awaits you down the stairs. As I was saying, your lovely princess awaits you downstairs. Well, let's meet our lovely princess. Princess Linda Burning. Much like her passion— oh no, a banana peel. We comically slipped on a banana peel. How embarrassing. Linda Burning. Ken slipped on a banana peel, landing in the worst possible angle known to human anatomy. His world went black to the sounds of Linda's desperate cries and of church bells in the distance. Chrono! Wake up, Chrono! Wake up, sleepyhead. Good morning, Ken. Starting today, I'm a full-fledged ranger like you. Ken, and the first ever female ranger put on field patrol. Congratulations. That means we'll get to work together as husband and wife. Isn't that wonderful? So I hope you wake up soon. Dr. Amori says you're physically sound. Am I supposed to say it Emery? I've been saying Amori for too long. Same as, like, I think it's like the Nabul cavity, like the Nabul cavity instead of the Nebul cavity, but I'm gonna say those things stilted still. Dr. Amori said you're physically sound and that whether you wake up or not depends on you. I'm heading out, but your mom's on her way. Be a good boy, okay? Linda, come back. Whoops, sorry. I forgot you hadn't peed yet. Do you need to go? Blink twice for yes and once for no. Press the circle button. 3 times! It only lets you twice. Okay, hold it in just a bit longer. I'll be right back. Well, I'll be left front then, if you're right back. No, you just gotta weasel your way out of bed. Huh? Oh, Ken! No way, you're up? You walked? You're all better? Ken. I'm so relieved, I swear to God, I need to let everyone know, but first... Big ol' motorboat session, yeah. Congratulatory motorboat. Morning, Linda. You home? Oh, great, now Neck's gonna want a menage a trois again. Like usual. Your favorite little brother's come to visit. Oh, well, hell, excuse me. It's awfully early to do the nasty, ain't it? Yeah, I'll leave you 2B. 2B, that's a different series. Wait, you two? Brother, don't tell me. You're seriously walking? Woo, you did it. I'm gonna cry, you did it. I never thought I'd see you walking. As your twin, I was worried I'd have to replace you as the male pilot. You were not worried. Come on. Animals are one thing, but I doubt you could tame your stubborn bull of a wife. Some nerve calling me bull. Want to taste these horns, then? You just saying you're a horny girl, there, Linda. I don't think it was an insult. No, gracias. But I do need a woman's perspective on something. You see, I found myself a sweetheart. That's great. You want love advice? Yes. Yes, I see. Knocked up some floozy, did you? Well, you better take responsibility. No, jackass, that ain't it. I can't even bring myself to tell her how I feel yet. Tell her you feel with your hands, dude. Seriously, dude, shout I like you and dive bomb her with a kiss. Duh. God, I must be the biggest idiot in the whole wide universe to have asked you for love advice. Whatever. I'm going home. Back to the North Pole. Come on, what's her name? Depending on the girl, Big Sis might help you score. Oh, you're bashful, I see. Poor Neck. Boys that pure are more in danger than Class A animals. Anyways, go get dressed. We're heading out. So yeah, let's go put some pants on. Yeah, but in Scenario C, if you check the bed, you can just sleep here for free, so you don't... I mean, the inn in Hardia is like, what, $5, $10? It's not a lot, but you can sleep here for free if you wish. Just bear that in mind. It's more helpful at the beginning of your journey. Anything we can take out of our fridge? Yet. We don't have a fridge. Oh, yeah, we do. We don't have any food in our fridge, and we have a dirty sink. What's even in that sink? Like, very dirty. There's, like, whatever it is in the corner. Is that supposed to be, like, where utensils go? Or is that just, like, a pink glob of, like, innards? I don't know what I'm looking at over there. So, what is our... How are we looking right now? Okay, before we do... Okay. Let's read this dialogue. The girl I was talking about, her name's Sashiko. Oh, which one? Amori Sashiko. So ladylike, and her laugh flutters like a flower in the breeze. Well, he manned up and told us. Wow, he's serious about this. Well, you're his big brother. What are you gonna do? I want to help, but how? Aw, aren't you sweet? So, first and foremost, right now, as soon as Neck runs away and this dialogue ends, right now, go back here. Okay? If you take one thing away from this entire series... Okay, so also, now that we woke up from our coma, it's a year later, it's 1992, so we missed out on a year. But that's standard with Scenario C. Once you wake up from that, go through that dialogue we just went to, immediately come here. And talk to these people. If an animal ever morphed into a human, spotting them would have to be easy. All humans know the Grim Reaper's coming, so look for whoever seems to care least. Captain Ben seems to be the most suspicious if you ask me. Wait a minute, Kenbo. Don't tell me he's a lemur in disguise. Who knows if it's true, but I heard lemurs have an especially odd skill. Skill allows them to morph into and talk like humans, making them impossible to find. I can't promise anything, but if I see anything suspicious, I'll let you know, Kenbo. So just, for God's sakes, if you're trying to get all the creatures in this game, as soon as you gain control in this town, in 1992, make it your first priority to talk to these two people, or else you are at risk of not getting the last animal in the game. So just bear that in mind. You don't have to do it immediately, but you better do it now, because it's easy to forget. Just bear that in mind. I can't stress that enough. This should be your first order of business. Second order of business, we're gonna go get some money before we even collect anything else. We're just gonna go get some money. We'll even put our dog in the back row, because I don't want them getting injured and knocked out. This is all about not taking damage. So what we're gonna do first, before even registering for the asteroid, we are going to go over to the west map. Hold on, Ken, I'm gonna make a phone call. Well, Linda's gonna make a phone call first. We're just gonna get nice and set up for this scenario. Hello, Dr. Amori. This is Linda. Ken's finally walking again. Yes, of course. We can't thank you enough, Doctor. One more thing. Is Sashiko available? Yes, can I talk to her? Sashiko, you there? Hey! Listen, you know Neck, right? The Santa guy? He says thinking about you makes his heart burst. He can't even sleep. What? The hospital? No, silly. He's not sick like that. He's lovesick. Get it? He's in love with you. So what do you say? Oh, really? Yeah, okay. Well, tell your dad I said thanks again. Bye-bye. Way to blow it. I shouldn't have called her. Sashiko said she'd been crushing on Neck, too. Oh, like the whole time? That's good. That's good, isn't it? Well, Ken, how did I do? Look before you leap. You're a good wingman. Listen, in 21,000 days, every last one of us will be dead. Yeah, I suppose. 8 years and change. We gotta act fast or we'll never enjoy life. Don't you think so? Yeah, I do. That's a good boy. So yeah, again, before we do anything else, we're just gonna try to get some easy money. Because we don't have any creatures we have to worry about losing. I don't believe you lose money if you get KO'd. So first order of business. There's a few orders of business, but while we'll just get running. Not even gonna worry about grinding against some pigs just yet. I don't know if we're even gonna... If we get into a fight this episode, it's purely accidental and I'm not gonna want to. But where I'm gonna go first is over here. Over to that cave with the octopus. So that's where we're headed. And if we get knocked out, it's not a huge deal. But let's go right in here. And there's some treats in here. There's a big bullion to get, among other things. So may as well get the big one. I wonder if it would even be... What if I try to get these level 1? Let's actually try that, despite what I said. Let's try this. Okay, so we just have one male moth. Are we gonna knock it out? How's this gonna work? Yeah, we're still too strong for it, that's fine. Don't worry about that. We'll worry about that, not right now. Yeah, let's go down here. Not fight anything. Okay, so like, what I'm truly after is up this way. So let's just go up here, grab this big bullion. Can sell that for 12,000. That'll be great for the start of this playthrough. But that's not all that's down here. There's at least, I believe, 2 other chests. I think one of them's empty. Oh, a flea. Well, speaking of flea. Flea. We're probably dead, but, not really a big deal. That's fine. We're dead. That warps us right back. I won't worry about that other thing then. It's not a huge deal. There, one little smooch and you're all better. Now back to work with you. So yeah. No, it might make time go by faster. That's probably a penalty. I don't really know, but probably. But we didn't lose any money. We still have our big bullion. Our dog isn't injured. We won't have to heal them. So, like... No problem here. Let's take a look at the 1992 pinup girl. Which is all 4 of them. That's, you know, Linda in the front there, with Sashiko. We got Linda's mom, Anne, in the background, and the top left there, that's Elizabeth from Scenario A. All together now. Way to go, Ken. Congrats on your recovery. After your little slip-up, everyone's taking a calling you Banana Man. Do your best out on the field and avenge your easily bruised pride. It's as easily bruised as a banana. So now that we got this bullion, we're gonna go ahead and sell it. Like, I may as well also withdraw our money. Our 600 money. Because we accumulated our wages while we were knocked out for that year. Okay, so first things first, let's sell that bullion for a cool 12,000. Sell big bullion. Actually, before we go... No, we'll go, we will do that first. We're gonna go to the general Doga fights area. Because there's another bit of money I want to grab. So we're gonna go to Doga fights. Actually, we better run to Ozport and do it. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm still in PC Engine mode, where there isn't any non-stop flights. It's all transfers on the PC Engine version. So yeah, we'll just pay the premium and fly out from here. Then we won't even worry about going into here just yet. We're going to go to the dungeon that's more or less due north of here. So let's just try to do that without getting into any other encounters, because as you can see, we got our butt whooped by some fleas. So we definitely have no chance against anything here. So yeah, let's look at our map. I think we just go this way. Then just around like this. And then from here, all you have to do to do this puzzle is you have to open up, I think, just 2 treasure chests. I only open up these 2. I don't know if it actually matters which one. But you need to open up 2. And these 2 work. And if you do it, it unlocks the pathway down here. Then from here, this is what I came here for. So from here. We can probably... well, here goes nothing. Linda ran away. Okay, good. Flee. Alright, good. The hippo's too slow. Anyway, this is what I want. This treasure chest, there's nothing in it. This one, 12 grand. However, the reason why I want to do this so early is because you just... you know, you fall down here, and you're probably gonna have to fight some, snakeheads. And they're way too strong for you. Yeah, and we didn't get away. That's fine if we get just teleported back to... and we will. But we'll get teleported right back to base. But we're $24,000 richer, and that was like, what, 20 some odd minutes of work here. I got 24,000. So let's... yeah, okay. So... I want to buy... okay. I do want to buy some monsters. I won't do that this episode. There's one other thing I want to do. There's 2 other things I want to do. Since it's spring, let's immediately go to Ozport, because the guy that sells eggs is there. So let's just buy some eggs from him. We're gonna buy a bunch of tiny eggs, because I want maggots from them. You can get maggots in this scenario, but it's way easier to get them through eggs. So I'm just gonna buy 8 of these. 8 tiny eggs. Squishy eggs. I don't remember squishy eggs. I'm gonna buy those, too. I don't remember ever seeing those. I'll have to check my notes between episodes here. I swear I didn't find those before. Oh well. We got them. Anyways, we're gonna incubate all the tiny eggs to start. So we're just gonna do nothing but tiny eggs at the moment. Just bear in mind we have the squishy eggs. I'm actually gonna put the squishy eggs in storage, which you may not have even realized we had. That might actually be a good in general. Because you can put... let's get more sets of 8 eggs. Let's do at least 4, because this guy only appears once per season in the spring. So we got 8 squishy eggs. I forget offhand what does what yet. But we'll buy the more expensive ones, because... Prickly egg... might be crows. No, rattling eggs is crows. Yeah, we'll get 8 prickly eggs, 8 gritty. But we're also gonna put them... That was 3 sets of eggs, isn't it? I think that's plenty. Yeah. Then we're just gonna put them all in storage here. Which I didn't use in scenario A or B. But we're gonna use it here. You get 32 free slots. May as well do the... Oh, you can't store eggs! They're onto my game. Okay, fine. Well, we're just gonna have to... We're just gonna run around with a lot of eggs in our inventory then for a bit. That's fine. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Koshikata. Let's fly right there, because it's scenario C. You can just fly there. Yeah, like I thought I purchased and tested all the eggs. I am not remembering the squishy eggs at all, unless it's like only at the beginning of the season. I don't know. But no matter. What we're gonna do while we're here is... Don't go... You can go to the trap room. We're not yet, though. What we're gonna do here, though, is there's this vacant house. And there's a secret passage right here. So we'll go ahead and get the church key. Church key will unlock some doors in this church right here in Koshikata. So let's just go ahead and do that while we're here. And also, while we're here, take a quick peek down in here. I mean, you're gonna have to worry about catfish. They will definitely destroy you at level, whatever level we are. Get the tiger pelt, but what I'm really here for is the storage key. I mean, tiger pelt's good. May as well put that on Ken. But yeah, I already got 2 keys right out of the gate. I'm gonna have to do something about this egg situation. You can eat eggs for healing. So it's something to bear in mind as well. There, so we got 2 keys. So yeah, that was what the storage key, that's right. That opens, I think, 3 different doors. I forget exactly which keys open which doors, but I believe there's 9 keys. And I made a note of where to find all the keys. So there, use the church key. Got a Beastman necklace, but we have too much stuff. I don't need the rotten meat either. Beastman necklace we'll just grab, because having a Beastman necklace for the south map is pretty handy. We'll just drop the squirrel waistcoat. Trash. Grab this Beastman necklace, those are very handy. Not only that, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, there's also... Yeah, church key, there's this. Another bullion, another 6,400 money. We'll just trash a Rico tab for now. Or bullion. That might be it in here. Oh, let's check these two, because sometimes there's stuff in cabinets, but not all. Yeah, I think that's it for this area. Then we got the storage key. I think we can unlock some stuff in Ozport. So let's go back, and that's rotten meat. We can just leave the rotten meat. Let's just go back to Ozport here. And just double check that, because I think it opens Ozport. I think it opens like 3 different rooms, one of which being an Ozport. I could be wrong. So let's check. Is there anything else in this area I want to get before I leave? We're in Koshikata. Actually, before we go back to Ozport, I will take another swing by Doga Fights. And we're gonna put that Beastman necklace where I want it. Which is the red dilapidated area closest to that underwater cave area with the cats. I believe it's just this one. I believe this leads me to the Holy Hole. I'm not entirely sure, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this will take me to the Floral Gym. If it does, whoops. Yeah, holy hole. Go ahead, grab that. Silver Beastman doll. We will go ahead and place that as well. We could have maybe min-maxed this a little bit. Because when I was by that coral dungeon where we got the 1200, or the 12,000 with the snakeheads, we could have swung by there. But that's where the Silver Beastman statue goes, so we may as well just put her down now. We can't survive anything that's here yet, but may as well just put this here, get it out of our inventory. There, now we'll go to Ozport. Let's quickly back to Ozport, see if we can't... See if we're correct about the locked door, or not. I'm not 100% sure. But I have it noted down now where to find... Don't fight you. Where to find all the keys, all the rings. So let's give that a shot. Maybe I'll sell off a couple odds and ends of those eggs just to make the difference. So where... Oh, we could get a loan, actually. Let's just do that. And sell the bullion, get our loan. Get that other key. Where's the bank here? I mean, maybe it's presumptuous of me to think that there's a bank here. There it is. Loan. 400. Well, I mean, sure. Let's get started on accumulating credit. We will sell the bullion. Can you sell these keys? No, we can't. So we'll sell the bullion for 6,400. Sell one prickly egg. Sell one squishy egg. Sell one gritty egg. Short 13 bucks. Sell one more prickly egg. Forgot to equip your new gear. Joke's on you, I didn't buy any new gear. Well, bud, what kind of place you think this is? You can't just waltz through? Up yours. That's what you say to him. Yeah, maybe it's right here. Because I didn't find what I was looking for. But if you go back here, talk to this guy. You donate 20 grand to him. 20 grand. He'll be all like, gosh, I don't know what to say. I only picked this up off the ground, but I hope it works as a thank you. Backstage key. There we go. It always... Oh, the backstage key. Always helps, so please continue to donate when you can. That's... Oh, yeah. I mean, we can still go there. Let's take, Okay, let's warp to Ozport. Alright, here in Ozport, we just go right down here. And open this door. Where you can receive the Yabazard's ring. Which, those will unlock really good abilities and give you a little bit of stats in certain places. We'll get to those. Sort. How much space do we have? We have 4 spots. In any case, I think this is a great time to end the episode. So thanks for joining for this inaugural episode of Linda³ Again for Scenario C. Back again tomorrow with more Scenario C chicanery. We'll just... I don't really think I'll do a whole lot off-screen, so we'll, other than maybe rest my weary bones. So until then, again...